Excuse me for asking, Milt, but kind of dead in here, isn't it?
You don't listen too good, do you?
See that bird at the farewell table?
You back that queen again, you son of a bitch. I'll blow you right up that wildcat's ass. Do you hear me? Huh?
He comes barging in here one day, slapping all the customers, waving his gun around. He chased out all the high-class play. The only trade comes in and out is just the bummers and the drovers. Just the dregs.
Why don't you get rid of him?
Sure, stranger. That's easy for you to say.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. Careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And a bar in Indiana said they don't want any Bud Light hateful drinkers in their bar. You can leave if you don't like Dylan Mulvaney. And, well, now that bar is backtracking and begging for its customers to come back. I saw this headline last week and I said, oh, it will be just a tick-tock before they are groveling for their customers to return. Here's the initial statement from the bar. Bar stands with Bud Light, vows to kick out customers unhappy about Dylan Mulvaney disaster. So, inside of a Indiana bar. This is a bar in Indiana that sides, called the Fairfax Bar and Grill in Bloomington, Indiana, sides with Budweiser, sides with Bud Light, sides with Mulvaney, and sides with the partnership, and says that if you don't love it and celebrate it, then you're going to get kicked out of the bar. We're tired of all the hate. We're very open to debate and discussion. It's truly a shame that we can't have open conversations about important practical cultural topics in bars. In our opinion, that exists as public spaces where ideas should be exchanged. Unfortunately, due to all the bigotry and hatred that surrounded the Bud Light controversy, any patron wanting to voice their concern about the issue will be immediately asked to leave, said the bar. Well, tick-tock, tick-tock. Now that bar is going out of business. A bar that kicked out customers after Bud Light controversy makes desperate plea to win back business. After telling patrons boycotting Bud Light to leave, the bar has made several statements indicating they need their clientele to return. Oh man, this is great. After telling potential local patrons to disagree with Bud Light marketing to get lost, an Indiana bar released yet another statement backtracking on the swift dismissal of the patrons. The latest statement from the Fairfax Bar and Grill in Bloomington, Indiana, posted the last couple of weeks, indicating that they are desperate to find the right messaging on the subject, and they've been bleeding clientele. What is the right messaging? The right messaging is, you're a beer brand, you're a bar, stay the F out of it! That's it! That's the right messaging. We looked up the Fairfax Bar and Grill. Okay, Fairfax Bar and Grill, Bloomington, Indiana. Here it is. There's, look at this lady. There she is, leaving the Fairfax Bar and Grill. Okay? What is this place? It looks like it's like a cabin, like in the middle of Indiana. They serve chicken. That looks like a delicious chicken. There's some fried fish. Here's some nachos. They got a pool table. They got booths. They got some flowers outside. They got bourbon and live music. And you know what? They probably got a bunch of people that look like this who don't want to hear about politics and don't want to have propaganda, especially leftist, cultural extremist propaganda, shoved down their throats. They want to eat themselves some fried chicken, some smoked chicken, which looks delicious. There's a smoker. They want to eat some smoked chicken, and they want to have a bar. And they don't want any of this crap shoved down their throats. Here's your classic Fairfax Inn customer.
What the
Why did you have to go ruin everything? This is the lesson. If you run a nice little bar, nice little towny bar, then stay the F out of politics. People don't want that crap. Check this out. We went over and found their Facebook page. Here's the Fairfax Bar and Grill Facebook page. We're not trying to be mean to anyone. I'm not trying to dox anyone. That's 2,000 likes, okay? That's a local towny bar in Fairfax, Indiana. Now, here is apparently the post that Fox News is referring to here, which we think is fascinating. All right, let's go ahead and let's look at this post. A lot has been said, some correct and some incorrect. Want to clarify my stance. What I really want to convey is this: just be respectful. Different opinions are welcome here as long as they are delivered respectfully. We no more want ugly, aggressive, or rude interactions about which sports team someone thinks is better than about societal issues. Okay, come on. We do not and will not censor opinions, but we do require civility in the establishment. So they say they don't want to censor opinions. So if you can't play nice, then get out of the sandbox. That goes for everyone. That's why we get blah, blah, blah. So they say we can't censor opinions, but if you scroll down here, this was posted on Friday. If you scroll down here, you'll find that they're censoring opinion. You're not allowed to comment. No comments allowed. The Fairfax Bar and Grill limits who can comment on the post. We don't want to censor opinions, but you're not allowed to comment on the post. And that goes for everything on their page. Fairfax Bar limits who can comment. So they have now turned off all comments on their pages. So they've turned off all comments because, of course, they were probably being ratioed into oblivion. And so if you effed around, you did indeed find out here. And, of course, all of Bud Light is finding this out. All of Bud Light is finding out that if you insult and spit in the face of the only thing that matters, which is your paying customer who just wants to come home after a long day and drink a beer, well, it doesn't matter what marketing blitz you bring. You're going to go out of business. It doesn't matter how big of a company is. You're going to go out of business. We have chosen the target correctly here. Bud Light is having panicked emergency closed-door meetings in Washington, D.C. to beg their distributors to stick around, to beg their distributors and say, hey, we promise you we're going to fix this. We're going to spend a bunch of money. We're going to spend a bunch of money on marketing after a 17% plunge in sales. All these distributors are looking around at stores that look like this.
This is working.
All right, well, look. Anheuser-Busch.
Oh my god.
Anheuser-Busch.
Oh, that's Coors Light.
Yeah, not Anheuser-Busch.
And that. Oh my god. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, here it is.
There it is. And you know what else? Here is Bud Light's first return with a brand new ad where a bunch of leftist paid actors are drinking pisswater beer inside of a pisswater rainstorm and acting as though they are country music fans. Does this guy look happy to be there? Does this person look happy to be there? Does anybody look happy to be here? Do any of these people look like they've ever ordered a Bud Light? Is that even a real can? That doesn't even look real. Is that actually even happening? These aren't even Bud Light. These aren't even like the real cans. This is all CGI. This has been ratioed into nuclear oblivion. 14,000 dislikes. This has had the comments turned off, so they've now killed the comments on this video. And this is Bud Light's great return. Okay, Bud Light's great return. Bud Light has lost 17% of its market share. They've been firing or canning their executives. And we're just getting started, baby. The lesson for everyone, including the bar. Please come back, Bud. Indiana Bar pleads for customers to return after telling them they weren't welcome after speaking out with Mulvaney Bud Light partnership. Listen, man. The lesson here is very simple. This is not hard. It is actually the lesson that I learn every single day. We produce a lot of content out of my company. Some things work, some things don't. And you know what? Who tells me what worked? The customers. And you know who I consider as my community, my people, is you. You're the viewer. You're the person who matters, not me. Not what I'd particularly like to talk about today. Sometimes it's like I got to sit back and read the data. In fact, all times I sit back and read the data, and I see what people want to learn about, know more about. I trust my instincts to bring us there. That's what I do every day. That's what every business owner does. We have a very small media company here, but some of the biggest companies on planet Earth, worth trillions of dollars, these companies need to do the same thing. It's the same economic principles. The customer, the paying customer, is always right. And they're saying Bud Light needs to go out of business. So the next step, Bud Light, I say it every show, grovel, apologize, down on your knees. Go. It's your boy Benny, here to save America. See ya. Thank you for watching. Our channel's here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, Base Patriots.